Did you know that over 500 million people worldwide now practice some form of yoga? While many focus on the physical postures and breathwork, there is a quieter revolution happening, one rooted not in the body, but in the heart. It's called Bhakti Yoga, and it's considered by many sages to be the most direct path to spiritual freedom. In a world overwhelmed by anxiety, burnout, and disconnection, Bhakti offers something rare: emotional healing through devotion, music, and love. This is not just yoga for the mat, this is yoga for the soul. So, what exactly is Bhakti Yoga? Simply put, Bhakti means devotion or love. Bhakti Yoga is the yoga of devotion to the divine, practiced through heartfelt surrender, chanting, and seeing the sacred in everything. Unlike other yogic paths that may emphasize strict discipline or intellectual pursuit, Bhakti Yoga is deeply personal and emotional. It doesn't ask you to be perfect, it just asks you to be sincere. Whether you believe in God, the universe, or a higher presence within yourself, Bhakti opens the heart and invites unconditional love to guide your life. Bhakti Yoga originates from ancient Indian scriptures, particularly the Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna describes bhakti as the highest path, one accessible to all, regardless of background, gender, caste, or intellect. It teaches that love is a bridge between the human and the divine. This isn't about religion. It's about relationship, a sacred connection between the seeker and the source. In bhakti, God is not feared or worshipped from afar. Instead, the divine is a friend, lover, child, or beloved, someone you can laugh, cry, sing, and dance with. One of the most beautiful aspects of Bhakti Yoga is Kirtan, a form of call and response chanting that blends mantra, melody, and music. When people gather to chant the names of the divine, whether it's Krishna, Rama, Shiva, or any sacred name, something magical happens. The mind softens, the heart opens, emotions are released. Science even shows that group chanting can lower cortisol, increase oxytocin, and activate the brain's compassion centers. That's bhakti in action. Not just singing, but healing through sacred sound. Closely tied to Kirtan is the practice of mantra meditation, the repetition of sacred syllables like Om, Ram, or Hare Krishna. These mantras aren't just words, they're energetic codes designed to tune your consciousness to higher frequencies. Repeating a mantra, silently or aloud, creates a vibrational shift in the heart and nervous system. Over time, you begin to feel less alone, more supported, and deeply connected to something bigger than yourself. Mantras help quiet the mental noise, replacing worry with wonder and fear with faith. Bhakti Yoga isn't just for temples or chanting circles, it's meant to be lived every day. You practice bhakti when you cook a meal with love, serve someone selflessly, or even whisper gratitude before falling asleep. It's in the way you greet strangers with kindness, offer your work as a prayer, or forgive someone who hurt you. Anything done with love becomes an offering. This is the essence of bhakti, turning the ordinary into the sacred, the mundane into the divine. In our modern world, we're often praised for being independent and self-reliant, but we're starving for connection, vulnerability, and belonging. Bhakti Yoga meets this need. It gives us permission to feel, to cry, to rejoice, to long for something higher. It invites us to reconnect with the softness of our own hearts. As trauma therapist Gabamate says, the wound is where the light enters. Bhakti Yoga doesn't ignore your pain. It transforms it into prayer. That's its power. Many beginners think bhakti is only for religious people, or that you need to follow a specific tradition. That's a myth. Bhakti is universal. You don't need to be Hindu. You don't even need to believe in a specific god. All you need is an open heart and the willingness to express love without expectation. Whether you call it God, source, universe, or inner light, Bhakti Yoga helps you form a living relationship with the sacred in whatever form speaks to you most deeply. If you're curious about starting Bhakti Yoga, begin small. Try listening to a Kirtan in the morning instead of scrolling social media. Light a candle and chant a simple mantra like Om Shanti for peace. Read a verse from a sacred text that speaks to your soul. Or simply talk to the universe like you would to a friend. Bhakti is not about performance. It's about presence. The more sincerely you offer your heart, the more the divine responds, not outside you, but from within. In a time where the world feels louder and colder than ever, Bhakti Yoga reminds us that love is still the most powerful force on earth. If this message resonates with you, take a moment, breathe, place your hand on your heart, and ask, what would love do today? That's Bhakti. If this video opened your eyes or touched your heart, help it reach someone else. Like, share, and subscribe to join our growing community of seekers walking the path of love. Let's create a world where hearts lead the way. Cherry blossom.